So the great successor to Warzone 1 has finally launched, and Warzone 2 is ready to take the throne. Or is it? On the surface, I really like and enjoy Warzone 2.0. I'm a real fan of the slower movement and placement in fighting, rather than the meta that was Warzone 1, where you just stim yourself up so much you're like a drugged up Duracell bunny, slide underneath someone, and then just hit fire like crazy. Just, no, please. No. But Warzone 2.0 itself isn't really just full of sunshine and rainbows. Now, before anyone goes and makes some crazy TikTok thread about this video, this is just my opinion on things. Feel free to disagree about whatever I've said, but let me know in the comments below what you disagree with so we can kind of talk it out. So just like a typical launch of a Call of Duty in the past 5 years, Warzone 2 was no exception. We were and still are riddled with dev errors, random disconnects, getting kicked for being AFK but not being AFK.
Look, is it not going to work? Like, it's literally a lucky dip every single time.
Oh shit, I got a gold gun.
Oh, my game crashed.
Oh.
Come boys, I'll just scoop you. Let's push this bounty team and just get Yuri back in.
Kicked for inactivity? Are you joking?
What? No way.
The guy's running around the map.
Lag spikes, frame drops.
Mate, I shot him and maybe about 2 seconds later he dropped to the floor. Oh.
The list goes on, to be honest with you. It was and still is a bit of a mess. Just a heads up that I do live stream Warzone almost every day on my Twitch channel. So if you've got Twitch, feel free to head over to my channel and drop a follow. I would appreciate it a lot. So here's just a few things off of the top of my head that need addressing. Let's start nice and easy with the plating system. Plating in Warzone 1 was great. You can sprint, slide, jump, all while plating, just mantling cancelled your plate reload. But in Warzone 2, this has taken a sudden U-turn. Now, not only do you turn into an absolute sloth while plating, can't run through any barge doors at the moment. So if you're in a fight and somebody's shooting you and you're trying to replate up, you can't run through any doors and you're going to be running into a dead end. Next, we'll talk about the pacing of the game. For any Warzone 1 players, you'll remember the pacing of the game being practically spot on. From your first drop to your last kill, you're always in the thick of it and constantly having something to do and a sense of purpose. Here is just a comparison of the sizes from Verdansk to Al Mazrah. So surely it's an obvious play that if you're going to increase the size of the map this big, you either A, increase the player count, B, give players more reasons to move around the map like contracts or something else to do, or double the amount of contracts rather than just the gas circle pressure, or C, tighten the map up, making it a little more dense, forcing more encounters to occur. There's a lot of green and open areas in Al Mazrah. The current pace of Warzone 2.0 just feels off. Yes, sure, your starts can be entertaining by landing in hot zones, but it feels like the middle chunk of the game is missing. And I feel like doubling the amount of contracts that are already on the map would be a solution to this, as for most action-seeking players, we're always on the hunt for the next bounty contract to search out for that next team, and all of these contracts seem to be about 3 to 4, maybe 500 meters away. Our next talking point is probably the biggest. What the fuck is going on with this looting system? Like, please, can someone explain to me as to why we're trying to change a winning formula that we had in Warzone 1? Forget innovation for this. Let's break it down, because frankly, this whole system personally is a pile of dog shit bar one addition they made. Let's start with the whole backpack system. I mean, I for one am in favor of this change. I can really respect the fact that there is a backpack system allowing you to stash anything from kill streaks to extra plates, self-revives, and even an extra weapon if you find the large backpack. My issues start with how the loot is obtained and put into your backpack. Picture this: you've just come out of a fight after wiping a team. You've wiped out all your plates and half your ammo is now missing. But you hear another team approaching. So currently the only way to get more ammo and get more plates is to go to all the killed players, search for their backpack, go into their backpack and move the ammo and plates into your inventory. Like, seriously, come on. How is that an effective looting system? For anyone who didn't play Warzone 1, here's a little reminder of how it went. When you killed someone, they just exploded into a big pile of loot. You can run over their dead body and the game will restore plates and ammo for your selected weapon type. A lot more efficient than the current system that's in Warzone 2.0, which really slows down the pace of the game. It just seems that the game is being catered for a more slower pace, something like PUBG, but this is where Warzone was unique in the BR space. Warzone was known in the BR space for its fast pace, its unique take on getting your own guns rather than relying on floor loot, but this new direction, personally, it just doesn't work. Also, you're gonna need the help of God to pick up a weapon if it's underneath another piece of loot or it's underneath an object in the map, because that gun, you can just kiss it goodbye.
Because I killed his friend and ran away.
He said pussy.
Yeah, he said pussy because I killed his friend and ran away.
That's quite funny.
Do you know what would be really nice? If I could grab this fucking 74U, man. That would be really nice. That'd be real nice.
Now, if they really want to stick with this, then I think they should look at a system like PUBG's looting system. This is where you just open your backpack, and on the left, there's just a menu that just says in your vicinity, and you can just pick up and take what you want and drop vice versa. I think this is a lot more efficient compared to, you know, digging through other players' backpacks and more than likely getting killed. And I'll be honest with you, controller players, I know this isn't for you, but this whole looting system really isn't made for you anyway. So call this what you want, call it a rant video, call it my annoying video, whatever you want. But I think these are my reasons as to why I can't sink a good 8 or 9 hours into this game like I have with Warzone 1. And let's not even mention the fact that TTK is like 3 bullets, so you could practically land on someone with a starter pistol that you come back from the gulag with and have more than half a chance at winning that fight than someone who's fully looted. I really hope they look further into these things because like I said at the start, the foundation of the game is actually really great. It's so much more pleasing to the eye to look at. It's got some real good core fundamentals, but it just needs a few tweaks here and there. So hopefully with people like me and our input into the game, we can really craft something great here. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, and let me know your current thoughts on Warzone 2.0 in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you guys in the next video. Peace.